Thank you for joining me. Just thought I would do a part 2 to my licks if you're interested. So it's just one lick today. It's not my lick, it's just a very rough, crude, watered down version of something that Eric Johnson kind of made famous. I hope to one day be competent at it, but until then I'm just slowing it down and trying to groove it and find a way to get it into my playing. The lick I'll show you in a minute, and at the end of the clip I know you guys are keen to know how I get maybe a particular tone out of the Katana and whatever guitar I'm using, so I'll show you how I got tonight's particular tone out of this Gibson Les Paul. The lick goes something like this. Right, see if I can break this lick down. Now I'm not a chord guy, so I won't bog you down in big words. I might get this wrong. I'm more like Phoebe from Friends, Bear Claw, Flock of Seagulls, so you know me, so I might get this wrong. So it's an ascending run. I once heard it described as harmonised 7th chords, but what the hell. So I think I started with an F sharp minor 7, I believe. Yeah, spelling out the thick E string, the A string, the G string and the B string all the way up the neck. That's the pattern. Those are the strings, those are the ones I commit to. I know your music would call it the first, the 5th, the minor 3rd and the 7th, but we don't care about that here at Paul Stafford Cook YouTube channel. So just spelling out those choice notes, followed by I don't know what that chord is. Is it an E9? You can tell me what that is, although I don't really care what it is. It's kind of like an E7, but with a wee 9th, I don't know. And then followed by an E major 7, I believe. Yeah, I'm doing well here. Bear with me. Then the same strings, 4 strings, spell out under a, what's that? A B minor 7. Still playing the same strings, E string, A string, G string, B string, up to a C sharp minor 7. Good. Still with me? Up to a D major 7. I think I'm okay okay so far, up to my favourite one, an E7 chord, a straight E7. And then resolving to where we started, which was what, an F sharp minor? With a wee Paul Cook on top, a wee flourish on top, and that's the ascending run. Now you'll find much better people than me on the YouTube channels explaining it properly with big words, but as I've always said, I don't care, that's really all that matters. If it sounds good to you, do it. So it gives you something else if you wanted to get that into your playing. Any minor blues again, it'll fit in nicely, or even in a major blues it would fit in nicely. And you can even start it, I started it on a minor, but you could start it, you could do things within a major chord, but again I like to stick to the E string, A string, G string, B string, spelling out those choice notes. Did I explain that okay? Right, so I promised you folks a wee quick look at how I got tonight's tone on this particular guitar. So first of all, here's a wee clip of, or a wee snapshot of the top of the amp. So if you pause that, you'll see I've gone a bit mad tonight. Normally I'm on the crunch channel, tonight I'm on the clean channel, which is weird for me. And to give the Les Paul some bite and some breakup, you'll see from that little, if you freeze framed it, I've got the booster facility knob turned up. Not a lot, just to kind of, if it was a clock face, 9 o'clock, just to give the Les Paul that little bit of breakup that I always like. And it's just giving it a really authentic tone, not Gary Moore tone, more sort of, I don't know, early Eric Clapton, Beano, really gutsy sounding. I've gone with that, and you'll see loads of bass, not a lot of middle, not a lot of treble, not any presence on it. I've kept the booster to the sort of green setting. I don't go pushing buttons to red and amber. I just keep it at the more vintage green sounding. And so that's how I got tonight's tone really. But as you know, as always, the tone for me is, this is like my pedal board of in here. So I go from sometimes having, I mean, there's bass fairly low on the guitar and the volume down to maybe 7. If I let's go to 5 and I was doing that clean stuff like, and yet when I wind the volume full up and the tone, it's a bit like I just stood on a pedal on the floor, and I never have any pedals on the floor, you know that. So, hope you liked the clip. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate any comments, and I'll try to see if I've got enough licks for a part 3. I don't know, I'm running out of licks. Let's see. Thanks again, bye for now.